the 4th or 5th time sitting for this whitetail, and he's come out every time just too far, and been able to get some phone scope footage of him. And there's been a couple other whitetails that have come pretty close last week. We had a spiker in the 4-point come to 9 yards and 5 yards, and then he bounded out to 32, stood there. There's time for a shot, but we didn't want to take him. Yeah, he's a younger 4-point. We decided to let him go for the evening anyway. So now we're back out. We're gonna sit back a little bit to start the evening off. He's by that bush. He's about maybe 400 yards or so. So I look up and the big guy's coming right at us, but he's veering a little to the left, which is awesome because the wind is perfect. I got some really good phone scoping. He's out of velvet and he still looks really nice, and that's what I was hoping for, so I'm bummed about that. Looks like he's coming right at us. Straight on. He was head on, and I couldn't shoot at all. Oh yeah, I could see him the whole time. So he comes through the bush exactly how I thought he would. Just how the does did, he followed what the does did on day one, and they came in right here. But I knew I had to get into position. I was running out of light, so I went back, and I was within bow range. I was comfortable to shoot at 62, and then he took a couple steps forward. And he was just straight at me, and he wasn't giving me an angle, and he turned, and right before he went, I was just about to draw. It's a 65, because I always, whenever, I'm going to give you guys a tip. Whenever you're close in on a deer, keep your release on, and range with your hand like this. Then you can go like this, and you're ready, ready. Anyway, it happened too quick. I'm running out of light. I had to let him walk. I wanted him to get by us so that we could pack up and get out of here. So I hope to God that wasn't my chance. And he's out of here and blown out, but really cool to see him in Hardhorn. He's a really nice buck still in Hardhorn. So hopefully he's back tomorrow. Time will tell, so don't go far. Stay tuned. You're watching The Fever. Alright, well, I am out where that whitetail
made a scrape on me there last time. You seen, he came in. I got to within bow range on him, but the legal light permitted me not to shoot. So I got a trail camera up on right on the scrape. Now for me to be able to take a camera in, if I could get a good 140 type whitetail, you know, not a mount or per se, but you know, a good 5x5 or a 5x4 like the two I've been kind of targeting. Since I enjoy hunting and filming, to be able to do them both and to do it solo is something I've really wanted to do. So I do need some meat in the freezer. So hopefully I can get on something or see something for you guys. Don't go far. Stay tuned. You're watching The Fever. He's a good buck, a good whitetail, but not a shooter. Pretty cool to be out by myself and to get on him like this, and or not really get on him, but have him come out and play the script. I'm just sitting over a scrape line. They're working their way. They're probably gonna come right in behind me. Oh yeah, they're right there. Anyway, they're coming in right behind me. You can see them moving. You're gonna see the buck chasing her. So, you know what? This is a great morning. I got on this deer. I got on this whitetail buck. He's a nice buck. Look at this. I can shoot him over the shoulder. Self-filming, boys. Like, no problem. Just gotta believe. Get out and get out of the truck. If this can happen, he's 200 yards over the shoulder self-filming. I don't know if, like, should I shoot him? No, I'm not gonna. He's just not quite big enough. Just not quite big enough, but what a great experience this was this morning.
As is often the case, Mark put his hunting on hold to film our cousin Joel MacDonald on his moose hunt. After receiving a tip from a local landowner, their moose hunt quickly turned into a whitetail hunt.
Joel and I are, we're gonna walk this bush line. The landowner said that there's a good buck in here this morning. So we're gonna slowly walk this bush line and see what happens. There's a pretty nice rub on the way in, so cross our fingers, hopefully this can happen. So don't go far, stick with us. He's got a good scrape line here in this bush, so I'm not too sure what, we can go. He's going down. He's hit. Wait. Looks like he's hitting a good spot. He's good now. You got him. We were just talking to the landowner. He said on his sister-in-law's land there's this pretty good whitey buck. So we were going for a walk, and it was a pretty good buck, but we got a shot off. But I don't know. We're gonna see how bad he's bleeding. Pretty good. So, all right. So that got a little chaotic, but that worked out. We were doing what the landowner said. He said, "Go boot the edge." He's seen one there this morning, and he jumped out of the bush, and it was a little go time. I mean, we're gonna have a look at him. He's a good buck, so we're walking up now. Joel and MJ, they capitalized again, guys. So this looks like a beauty. So
let's go check him out.
Yeah, let's follow you up. Go head up there. Didn't go all that far. Trophy. Oh. Beauty. Good job again, Joel.
Thanks, Mark. Yeah, we drug him out. Great mass on this brute, and we came through here and we seen these rubs and we're like, okay, this is good. And then right away he bolted out of the back side of the bush. We got to a high spot and Joel got over the fence post and made a great shot on this buck. And yeah, like, what a beauty. The mass is crazy, and the blading right here, hey, on this G2. It's another buck down during the annual Sturko family hunt camp, so we got a few more days left, so hopefully we can get some more animals down. So thank you for watching this episode of The Fever. We're gonna get this buck off the K&K food liner and Solitude Taxidermy. So to be able to film it, to me is just as rewarding as being able to shoot it. It's definitely not easy to get these animals on film and to capture the moment. So thanks again, Joel.
Thanks, Mark.
A year has since passed as we entered into the 2019 season, a season unlike any other before. On September 15th, 2019, Kyle Sturko had passed away as a result of medical complications. An emotional time for our family, we found comfort in each other, in sharing memories, and believing that somehow Kyle walked with us as we entered into every setup on every hunt, watching over us and guiding us as he has done so many times before.
We went and got some hats done up to honor Kyle, and I'm gonna open them up and give the first one to Kyle here. It's pretty hot. Charcoal, simple, just the way Kyle liked it. Got my Lucky Kyle hat. First time hunting with it, but I'm going to be going into on a hillside, sitting this power line. So I'm going to have to do the orange in honor of Uncle Gord. So I'm going to head in and cross my fingers and see what happens, if anything. So. Just under 10 minutes left, so. See if we can see him at all. Oh my gosh. I think I got him. I didn't hear anything going through the trees, but I don't see him bolting through the field. Nothing's going through the field. I don't know. Lose the light fast. Legit. What time is it? 4:50. 4:50.
I don't think I've ever shot a deer without Kyle. He's been there for everyone, and if this deer's down, I don't know. I lost my stupid gunsling, broke. Whatever. It's getting dark. It is dark. The camera's not so bad. It's letting in a little bit of light, but if I find him, I promise I'll get him out in the morning for you guys. But I gotta make some calls and get this figured out, so.
All right. Well, here he is. Got a little crazy yesterday. I lost light. I was by myself, as I mentioned earlier, and he scared me. This guy scared me. I thought maybe I wasn't gonna find him, but he was right there. When I went down to kind of see where he was, it kind of changes, right? The ground changes, and you're like, I was only 10 yards off, but with losing light, I almost stepped on him, and then I found him. And so my apologies. I was by myself, as I mentioned, and I wasn't really able to get some footage of the recovery, but I got him at camp here, and pretty happy with this deer, that's for sure. I reviewed the footage, and when I did my interview and I turned around, I was in manual focus, and it's just a blur. So my apologies, but at the end of the day, I couldn't be happier to get this buck down, get it down for my boy Kyle. And yesterday morning we had a pretty eventful day. We were able to get Matt's buck as well. So all in all, this is a pretty good trip for us this year. I couldn't be happier. So thanks for watching.